Can you please say your name and the items that you brought today?
My name is Elmer Reichenbach. I'm 69 years old, live here in Selinsgrove most of my life. I brought an old cynosure of I guess my mother held it, and old newspapers back in 1932 and 33. Selinsgrove Times it was called.
Why did you decide to bring these up?
Well, I didn't know what I was getting into here, but I thought maybe you guys could enjoy them, or what do I do with them?
We'll collect them and scan them and photograph them, and they'll go onto the website and be used for any historical research that we do or any of the other students have acquired or any questions. It's more to make them archives and make sure that the town's history stays alive.
Sounds good.
Do you have any personal relation to the things?
Well, I think this was my mother's brother's cynosure, but the papers belonged to Shorty Cucker that she lived with down in Water Street.
Okay. Do you know like what they talk about from the time? Have you read them?
No, I just seen the good old prices it used to be and stuff, and
Oh, I wish things were still like
but
this.
I did go through them and looked at them and stuff and kind of enjoyed them.
Yeah.
But I thought maybe you people could handle them, enjoy them too.
Do you have any memories of the town from when you were growing up that you would love to share?
Well, I came down here in 1962. I went over to Little Norway. They had a skating pond across the street. We lived in Water Street, and we used to walk right across the creek into the skating pond. And we helped shovel the ice off and stuff. And there's a playground over there. We played in the playground, and I just enjoyed growing up here.
I just interviewed someone else who talked about like Little Norway and stuff. Were you living here during the time that like the '72 flood happened?
Oh
and
yeah,
whatnot?
yeah, I was here, yeah.
How was that?
It was rough. It was, my dad lived over in the island with his sister, and we brought him over to our house. We lived up in the hill there at the end of 522. And then we went back over 3 days later. It was just nothing but mud, and the living room stuff was out in the kitchen was out in the living room. It just circled. And it was a mess. We had to clean it up.
Mm-hmm. They talked about something with like a bypass too.
Yeah, bypass. I think that came in the 70s, I think it was, the mid-70s. They should have finished it then, but they didn't. But, yeah, I had some good times over here.
Did you go to the high school here and everything?
Yeah, I graduated in 1966. So, yeah.
Why do you think your mother held on to these items?
Well, they weren't actually my mother's. Like I said, she lived with Shorty Tucker, and he saved them all. He had pals and pals of them. Why, I don't know, but I wish he would have kept baseball cards. My son's into baseball cards, but we couldn't find any, and he was an avid Phillies fan. But he kept the newspapers.
So what are some of the changes in the businesses you've seen over time?
Oh, the business, yeah, it grew. And this Selinsgrove grew since I've been over here in '62, but they're trying to hold business here in town, but it's kind of hard doing, but they're giving it a good job.
Do you have like any favorite parts of the area like presently?
How's that again?
Like, do you have any favorite parts of Selinsgrove like presently compared to the past, or anything to
Well,
compare
like
and
I said,
contrast?
Little Norway was the main attraction down here, and good football teams. We go to sports all the time. We have good football teams here and stuff. And I go out to SU. I go out to Susquehanna football all the time. Enjoy them.
Did you play any sports in for the high school?
No, I didn't. I was too busy working. I had to make my own money, and I worked at the printing shop down here in Selinsgrove. I actually worked for Selinsgrove Times
Oh, so you
back
went
in
to
the '60s. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, I actually worked for them. We made the papers up and stuff, and I took them across the post office, and I think I worked there about 2 years. then they closed up, and so, yeah. Had a good time working there.
Do you have anything else you would like to share?
Pardon?
Do you have anything else you would like to share?
No, not really. I just hope people enjoy it.
Yeah. Okay, well, thanks for coming out,
Yeah,
bringing it, sharing a part of history.
Yeah.
okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.